Platforms like China International Fair for Trade and Services are deemed particularly significant for Ethiopia to advance its tourism industry and foster new business connections. And the ongoing trade fair that focuses on services paved the way for the country. Regarding the ongoing China International Fair for Trade and Services platform, CGTN talked to the Ethiopian ambassador to China, Tafarra Derribou, to learn more about the role services play in driving trade between the two nations. CGTN also tried to look into ways how services harness the bilateral trade in between the two countries. Ethiopia has already participated at the fair for a few times. Concerning the intended highlights for this year and expected outcomes, Ambassador Tafarra Derribou said Ethiopia is ready to showcase tourist destinations and export products like coffee, among others.
The outcome of this fair is we are able to promote our tourism industry, tourism sector. We have been able to network with potential Chinese partners, and we have been able to conduct a forum which promotes our trade and tourism. Quite significant number of Chinese potential partners has attended the forum and have given us their feedback, and the participation has been active, which clearly demonstrates the interest that Chinese partners have towards partnering with Ethiopia.
In his response about the question how Ethiopia and China are doing in terms of trade and services and the maximum potential for further development, the ambassador replied, all-weather strategic partnership between the two nations gives the opportunity to conduct it all.
I think so far we have a strong partnership between the two countries. As you may know, Ethiopia and China has established an all-weather strategic partnership. Among the areas of cooperation, trade service is one of them, and we have signed different framework agreements in this regard. Currently, we are trying to assess the cross-border e-commerce. So far, we have authorized 3 Chinese companies to open an online Ethiopian pavilion so that we can trade in service, we can promote our products, and we can also sell our products to Chinese customers.
According to the reality on the ground, Ethiopian coffee is very well received in China. It's considered as one of the finest across the Chinese market. Yet, Ambassador Tafarra, in his evaluative response about the performance of Ethiopian products in China, including coffee, said the current status is very much satisfactory. He added Ethiopia has extended expectations and hopes for the future to trade with China. A significant number of China's potential partners attended the forum and provided valuable feedback. Ambassador Tafarra clarified and stated the fact that their active participation is a demonstration of strong interest among China's business people in partnering with Ethiopia.
There is a growing trend, but specifically coffee, its growth rate is really fast because there is a growing demand from the young generation, Chinese young generation, currently consuming more of coffee. So we are very much satisfied with the current status of our trading with China, but we'd like to import more products. Currently we are exporting, on top of coffee, we export to China sesame, beans, mung beans, kidney beans, but we'd like to export more agricultural commodities from Ethiopia, like cassava. We have been working with the regulatory body so that we can access and allowed to export avocado to the Chinese market. So I think on top of current increasing trend of Ethiopian commodities, we are working on bringing more and diversifying the type of products that we export to China.
Official data shows that the trade volume between China and Ethiopia has grown in recent years as the two countries develop increasingly stronger ties. China Global Television Network and the Ethiopian News Agency reported.